I've always considered myself a good husband. Sure, I work long hours, but it's for our family. When Sarah said she needed more from me, I thought she meant financially. I was wrong. Last Tuesday, I found the phone. It was tucked behind her winter sweaters, an old model I didn't recognize. When I charged it and saw the password screen, my heart sank. Was this the classic affair story? But the password was our anniversary. Too obvious for hiding an affair. It took me 3 days to guess the pattern. It wasn't our anniversary, but the date of our first miscarriage. That should have been my first clue. What I found inside wasn't text to another man. It was something much, much worse. The phone contained notes, thousands of them, organized by year and month. Each entry was a promise I'd made and broken. March 14th. Promised he'd be home by 7 for dinner. Came home at 11:30. June 3rd. Said we'd visit my parents this weekend. Forgot. August 19th. Anniversary. Said he'd planned something special. Brought flowers at 9 p.m. December 2nd. Promised to put up Christmas lights. Still not done. The entries went back 7 years. Some were mundane, some were heartbreaking. The most recent one read, said he'd finally read my manuscript. It's been 6 months. But the worst part? The notes weren't angry. They were clinical, detached. Like a scientist documenting the decline of a species. There were no emotions, just facts. Dates, times, promises made and broken. When I confronted her, she didn't cry or get defensive. She just looked tired. It started after the second miscarriage, she said quietly. You kept promising we'd try again, that you'd be there more. But you weren't. I needed to know if I was going crazy or if you really were breaking all these promises. She showed me the statistics she'd compiled. I'd broken 83% of my promises over 7 years. The data didn't lie. I wasn't tracking you to punish you, she said. I was tracking you to save myself. To prove I wasn't the crazy one for feeling abandoned. Now I'm the one who feels crazy. The successful businessman, the provider reduced to a spreadsheet of failures. She wasn't having an affair. She was conducting a 7-year case study on my inadequacy as a husband. The phone sits between us on the kitchen table. We both know the truth now. But somehow, knowing hurts more than not knowing. At least when I was ignorant, I could still believe I was a good husband.